Hi guys, this is Devanshu from Team Scrapingdog, and in this tutorial I'll show you how you can build an eBay listing rank tracker. So if you are a seller or you manage some sellers on eBay, you can track your rankings on eBay platform using this automation. We will be using eBay search API from Scrapingdog and will track those rankings in our Google Sheet. So yeah, let's get started. So like any other automation where you need a trigger to start the whole workflow, we have a manual trigger over here. We need to click on execute workflow to start this automation. And the next node is Google Sheets node, and the operation we are using is get rows from the sheet. So basically we are collecting all the keywords that we have in this sheet. And then we have a node in code in JavaScript wherein we have a code that basically takes in the keyword from the Google Sheets and prepare a URL. So this is the input for our API. So URL is prepared from the keyword, and this is what the URL is when you search Apple MacBook Pro M4, and this is what our API takes in as an input. So we are preparing that URL over here in this node. Then we have loop over items because we have more than one items in our Google Sheet, or rather we should say we have more than one keyword to track. So we have all those keywords, and therefore we are using the loop over item over here. Then we are calling the eBay search API from Scrapingdog. I'll open this node up and show you the configuration. This is the endpoint of our API, and these are the parameters that we are sending. First of all, the API key. You'll get your API key in the dashboard when you sign up for Scrapingdog's account, and you get 1000 free credits to test the API. Over on the dashboard you'll find your API key. You need to just copy and paste it over here. This is the second parameter that you need to run this API, which is URL, and the URL we are getting from our code node, which is basically preparing the URL from the keyword that we provided. So you get this sort of output from the API, and we have a position for each of the items, and we have unique data fields like the seller name. So suppose my seller account is with this name, and I want to track where does this ranking stand for the keywords we have. I'll be tracking it. In the next node we have a code in JavaScript which basically tracks your rankings, and if you have a seller name on eBay you need to change it from here, and this is the sort of output data you will get from this node node. And if the node finds that your listing is there in the listing, it would give all the details like the rank, the seller, and the track link. Finally, we are taking that in our Google Sheet, back in our Google Sheet, which is over here in the rank column and the date column. So let's run this automation for once and see what output it gives or how it gives, so that you understand how this whole workflow works. Let's click execute workflow over here. The automation has started already, and we have got our first result in our Google Sheet. As you can see that we are ranking first for this particular keyword for the seller name quick share, or whatever the seller name was. We have that in here in the code node. This is the seller name that we were tracking rankings for. So our automation has run successfully, and we have the results for all of the keywords we have, and you can see that our sheet is populated with keywords and the latest time of updation of this particular sheet. This way I can send the last time was my sheet updated. So if you are a marketer or an agency that manages eBay listing for your clients, you can even track search rankings using this particular automation and the API that we have, which is eBay search scraper API. You get 1000 free credits to test this API, and we do have more APIs. You look for them in the product section over here. Just a quick heads up on the code node we are using, that you don't need to know any coding or anything for that matter. These are just prepared by AI. You can ask AI to prepare the JavaScript code node for the purpose you want to solve here, and it can be easily done. Also, I'll provide the blueprint of this particular automation. You can find that in the description section or in the comment wherever you are watching this video. Thank you for watching this video, and if you need any help setting this up for you, you can ping us up on our website and we would be happy to help you. Have a good day.